What's going on, YouTube fam? Today I'm gonna give you guys a quick look at the 2025 Grape Jordan 5s. Before I get into the video, go over the kicks and all that good stuff. If you are new to my channel, first time stumbling across one of my videos, welcome. Thanks for dropping by. But listen, while I have you here, do me a huge favor. Hit the subscribe button and click that notification bell for me. That way, when I upload new material, post new content, anything like that, you'll get notified. Head to the channel, see what I uploaded, check out the latest video. If you are on social media, Instagram, X, Twitter, whatever you call it, really any of the platforms these days, you enjoy photos of sneakers, outfit ideas with sneakers, anything related to kicks, honestly, give me a follow. You can find me. I am at iAMTMCII on all platforms. And lastly, while you're watching the video or afterwards and you enjoyed it, hit the thumbs up. That really goes a long way. It's a little tiny indicator to me. Let me know that you enjoy my content. Just make me want to keep recording videos whenever I have new pickups to share with you guys. So now that the intro is all out of the way, let's dive right into the review. So like I mentioned, this is this year's release, retro of the Grape 5s. We had several releases of the Grape 5 since they originally released back in 1990. They came out in 06. Then we had the 2013 pair. That was the first pair with the Jumpman on the back. Then I think in 18, we had the pair with without the holes, kind of like to pay homage to the Fresh Prince, how he used to wear his 5s without the laces. And now we have a true retro again with the Nike Air on the back. Video purpose wise, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go over the materials used on the shoe first. Then I'll touch on quality control for a little bit. Then I'll show you guys the box, the label, all that good stuff. And I'll toss them off feet, go over size, comfort, and all that jazz. So just pretty much stick around for the whole video. And I got you guys pretty much covered for everything you need to know. All right, so diving into these, man, these are like one of the first Jordan colorways where Tinker, Nike, Jordan brand, well, it wasn't Jordan brand at the time, jumped outside and did a colorway outside of the traditional Chicago colorway. You know, this was and still is a fan favorite, especially like people who like collecting some of the OG colorways. I know a lot of people are excited about this release. The good thing is there's not a lot of hype around these. So if you're in the market for them, you shouldn't have had a real issue getting your hands on these. So that's a pretty good thing. I love the way the state of sneakers are right now. So jumping into the material and just some fun facts. When Tinker was designing these, like these little teeth on his inspiration behind a fighter jet. For those who don't know that, but probably should know that by now if you've been in collecting some of the J's. Material wise, so the last time we got a retro of these, the leather wasn't as soft as these are. They had more of that kind of really cheap synthetic plastic feel, but these don't have that same kind of feel. These feel like a little bit better leather material on here. It's a little bit more softer. You can see the skin crease and wrinkle when I push my thumb down on here. So it seemed like they went with a little bit better grain of leather on these compared to some of the previous released models. Coming up to the tongue, I guess, since we're on here, you have like a nice little nylon tongue. You have the kind of rubbery netting on here. And I guess while I'm on the net, and I'll talk about that in a second. So the lace lock, you have Nike on the lace lock. Some of the other ones had the Jumpman right here. Let me know what you guys do with your lace lock. If you keep them on, take them off, I'll put them somewhere else. Get mixed reviews and answers when I ask that question. Nice padded tongue with that kind of grape look to it. Coming around to the back, you have the Air Jordan upside down. Same kind of, that kind of turquoise liner on the back. Nice sock liner. The padding on the inside, nicely padded, not as padded and as bulky as some of the previous releases. So it kind of slendered that down. I'm gonna actually do a comparison video of the 2013 pair and these. I didn't get the pair without the laces. I didn't like the way that looked, so I passed on those. But the pattern's a little nice. Coming to the back, this is what everybody loves most, especially old heads and wanting the OG to have that Nike Air on the back opposed to the Jumpman. Coming to the side, so you have more of that rubbery netting. So this netting issue, my complaint when it comes to fives. I feel like Jordan fives are that one silhouette that doesn't last long. Meaning, like I have some shoes in my collection that, you know, are over a decade old. And of all my older Jordan silhouettes, I feel like fives are one of the models that just doesn't last over time. The midsole start to come detached, and the netting on my fives start to come detached from here. Like they start peeling out either up in this area or down in this area. I took a photo, I shared it on Instagram and Twitter, and it seemed like I'm not the only one who have problem with their older fives where some of this netting just start to bust out on you. I don't care if it turns yellow. I mean, it's all part of aging. But man, I just wish the netting just stayed intact. So I'm gonna make sure I wear these much more than some of my other fives, because it's to the point where, you know, I put them older fives on, the whole entire shoe is fine, but just the netting just start busting out on me. So I hate that about fives. I wish that was one thing that it didn't do to me. So I know I'm not alone, because I saw some of the responses that you guys gave me when I posted the pictures on social media. You have a nice little air unit on the side, exposed air unit. Something Tinker was doing with some of the Jordan silhouettes. Nike at the bottom instead of Jordan. Nice translucent icy bottom. Got the Jumpman here. Regular traditional traction pattern for a five. You've seen one, you've pretty much seen them all. Come to the inside, same thing. Same, the netting either on the inside or the outside have that same kind of issue. You don't have the fighter jet teeth on the inside, it's just on the outside of the shoe. This material feels like kind of feel like a little, like a plastic type material on here. This may start turning colors too over time, but that doesn't bother me. I know that bothers some folks. I don't really care about stuff turning colors on you. It's all part of the game. But I think overall material wise, seem like the materials are okay, man. When you see me push down on here, you can see the creasing and the wrinkles, even from right here from me putting the shoe off and on. I think that they went with an okay, decent quality of leather this time. It doesn't feel like super duper cheap. And they jacked the price up on us too. So overall, material's okay. Come to quality control, I did a couple once over on mine. I didn't see any major issues, no loose stitching, imperfection with the paint. No real issues to complain about. You know, it's hit and miss sometimes with Jordan brand, but seemed like the quality control was okay. It was pretty decent on mine, especially say this was like a mass-produced general release pair. Sometimes when you get that, you have like a lot of flaws and imperfections, either with the paint strokes, glue marks, and stuff like that. But seemed like Jordan brand did a decent, somewhat okay job on this one, at least on my pair. So that is the QC. Went over the materials, show you guys the box. Flip open style box, Jumpman up here. You got Nike Air on here, and here is your label with your product code, color breakdown, all that good stuff. You can pause the video and read this if you want. Open up your camera. You can scan this QC code or QR code, and a link will pop up and it'll take you to a regular Nike.com website. I think at some point it may do something and bring you like to a picture of the shoe, but it just bring you to regular Nike.com. They went back with the old school tissue, like the trash bag, black looking tissue on here, which is pretty cool. It's been hit and miss with the tissue in the inside. So you get the black tissue wrapped around the shoe with these, and you have like a little QC sticker right here and another one down here. So that's the box. Show you guys the kicks one more time. Before I take them off here, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. If you scoop these up, pick these up, if you're a fan of them or not. I usually try and reply back to you guys. If I don't, I'm gonna hit the heart button or the thumbs up next to your comment just to acknowledge that you dropped me something down in the comment section. But let's take them off here now, toss them on feet. Let's see what they look like on feet. You guys hang tight. All right, guys, here's a quick on feet look at the Grape 5s. Just wanna show y'all what they look like really quick on feet. First things first, we could just jump right into sizing. That's usually my most asked question whenever I post pictures or anything like that. What size should I get? How do they run? How do they feel? All right, so let's do that first and then we'll go over comfort. I have a medium, somewhat narrow foot. I like my sneakers to fit on my feet kind of snug and exact, not tight. Tight is my toes are balled up. You can see all the knuckles of my toes balled up and pushed up to the tip of the shoe. I have to take them off because I'm in pain.
Not tight, snug. Fit me like a sock, fit me like a glove. I don't feel like my feet are doing any kind of drastic growing anymore, so I like that snug fit. For 5s, to get that fit that I like, I go down a half size. If you like that same fit as me, I think you go down a half size, you'll be A-okay. However, if you don't want like that snug exact fit, go true to size, you should be good. If you have wide feet, you want a snug and exact fit, I think just go true to size, you should be good. I honestly don't see the need to size up in these if you have wide feet. I think true to size is the way to go in these. Either true to size or down a half size. All depends on how you like your shoes to fit on your feet. When it comes to comfort, putting these on, comparing them to the 2013 pair, these feel much better. The padding in the inside feels a little bit better. They don't feel as stiff and as plastic on feet, if that makes sense. They just feel a little bit better. Still not a super duper comfortable shoe just because, you know, the technology is from like the 90s. And just comparing it to today's technology, you know, it's just dated. It's a dated technology. Still feel flat, a lot of the ground when you walk on them. And there's just more recent sneakers that are way more comfortable than these. You can still casually rock them all day, not being any kind of pain or anything like that. But, you know, you get what you get for 90s technology. So that's just my 2 cents on size and comfort. I'm gonna wrap the video up here. Like I mentioned earlier, subscribe if you are new. Hit the notification bell, all that good stuff. But I'm gonna wrap it up here. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.